Hey guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of education on sprayers used in our industry. We'll start with carpet cleaning first. Your basic is a pump-up sprayer. A pump-up sprayer, like it sounds, pump it up, sprays. Most of them aren't very heavy duty, the ones that you'd get in the store, but this one is. And also you want to make sure it's chemical resistant, because if it isn't chemical resistant, then you're going to wear out the O-rings and other plastic parts in there. If it doesn't say chemical resistant, then it should at least say Viton sealed. And this is good for like carpeting. And then you have small ones that are good for your furniture and spots and little things like that. Then you got your HydroFog, which is our bread and butter. There's two different kinds. And this one is probably the one that needs the most explanation, especially for people new in the business, starting out. In this particular one, you actually put the concentrate in it. And then you connect your solution line, the one that would go to your wand, and it's coming from your machine into here. And what it does, it takes the chemical from here and it siphons it with the water. So it's mixing it for you. A regular HydroFog is 9 parts of water to 1 part of chemical. This one is adjustable. The adjustable one, you don't really actually need it because you can adjust it yourself, the ratio in here, if you're kind of half decent in math. Or you could get adjustable one and then just dial it into, it goes all the way up to 64, which means 1 part of chemical to 64 parts of water. The reason this is good for carpet cleaning companies to use is because you put the concentrate here, so you basically got 10 gallons of chemical you're carrying in just 1 gallon because it's mixing 9 parts. Must have. Then you got electric sprayers. There's so many types of electric sprayers. We have way more than I even brought out. One for example is Magic Wand sprayer. This one is made for you to do like upholstery and things like that, but also it has a jet. You can change the jet and you can also fog with it, so it's like a multi-purpose sprayer. Anytime you clean upholstery, something like this is good for you to have, or even the solo. We have 1 quart and 2 quarts, so different sizes. You can also go electric, rechargeable. This particular one hooks up to your USB, I think, and you would plug into it and it'll charge it, and then it's cordless. And it comes with a tube, and you can put the tube in anything and start spraying with it. Unfortunately, these don't really fit the typical bottles, but you can use it in anything. It's kind of convenient. It's always charged, so you can leave it in your truck, be always charged. Then we have some other ones. This actually is a steamer one. This is like a steam vapor. So you put your water in it, and this is good for like doing mold type things, or like little grout spots, hard water deposits and things like that. You just open it up, you add water to it, plug it in, give it a few minutes, it starts boiling. You press this button and it'll make steam vapor, like over 212 degrees for sure. So it's really cleaning with steam. We have all different kinds of these too. You know, you'll go from the small one to the next larger one to the largest one, which has like 5-gallon capacity. And then we have our, actually let me talk about this one for a second. This is also a sprayer, but a lot of the times this is used for COVID type applications, for like high touch surfaces. You put in your chemical here and then spray whatever needs to be sprayed. Really good tool. Plus it looks like it's made for this kind of application, you know, if you're doing COVID stuff. Okay, what is this? This is kind of cool. Anyway, next thing we're going to talk about is foggers. Foggers are extremely important in our industry to kill the particles that are in the air, in order to sanitize the air, because a lot of the viruses that are going around are breathable and they will get into your body through the air. So if you have a place that's possibly exposed to it, or even if it's got visitors in there, it might be a good idea to fog that, just to make sure it's clean and sanitary. This is a cordless fogger. It charges and you just turn it on and it starts spraying. It's 1 gallon, I believe, and completely rechargeable, so no cords or anything. But this is made for like smaller areas, not if you're doing like a huge warehouse like this. And then other foggers would be, this is the most popular one. This is called a HydroFog. This is also one of the most copied products out there. You'll see a lot of junk made from in other places where it's garbage. This one has this heavy duty motor on it, and it is just high-speed fogging. You could do about probably 10 times what you would normally do with the fogger. So if you're doing a big area like this, you can fly through it. So basically you'll start in the back area and just fog your way out. Also, it has a control that's adjustable, so you can go down to like 5 microns or up to 50 microns. And you can do like high touch surfaces with it as well. So you can spray like railings and doorknobs and things. And that brings me to the big daddy, which is really our electrostatic sprayer. This is also one of the most copied electrostatic sprayers. And basically, to understand the electrostatic sprayer is that when you spray a surface with it, it is not going to drop. It's actually going to stick to the surface. So just imagine like if you were to spray some glue or something onto, say, a railing. So like if I spray this right here, instead of making a big mess everywhere, it's going to go stick to it. It'll stick onto the surface, and it'll even go behind it. These things are charged, so the way to use them is first ground yourself. You see that thing there? Ground yourself, and then you turn on the power, and then start spraying with it. If you don't do that, do it the other way around, then you may get shocked. It's a shock, but you know, it's not gonna kill you. It's also rechargeable, so plug it into the wall, and it's got a battery that lasts 7 hours. That's the electrostatic sprayer. I think that covers our sprayers really well.